Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We are still learning the tragic details this evening after a gunman opened fire in a crowded department store in El Paso, Texas. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Opperly. Many media outlets say law enforcement sources confirmed at least 15 people are dead. NBC says law enforcement told them at least 19 people are dead. One person has been arrested. Sources say he is 21-year-old Patrick Crusius from Dallas. NBC's Chris Pallone has more.
Law enforcement sources confirmed to NBC News at least 19 people have been shot dead in El Paso, Texas, and at least 40 others are also hurt after someone opened fire in a crowded Walmart Saturday morning.
The shots were going, do, 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 do. And then he was like, is that gunshots? I said yes. People were running inside saying there was a shooter.
Police say the first 911 calls came in around 10 local time. Panicked shoppers and workers tried to hide or escape once they realized what was going on.
I thought it was just like loud boxes being dropped or something, and then until they got closer and closer, and when they went inside, it's when it got louder.
Police say people reported hearing shots in a mall which sits just yards from the Walmart. SWAT teams could be seen searching that shopping center too. Employees at some stores closed their gates and helped people hide.
We are going through making sure that anybody that locked in that's sheltered in place, that we get to them. We're also treating any persons that were injured in any form. So this is a large crime scene, a large area.
Despite initial reports of there being more than one shooter, police say they believe there was just a single gunman and that he is in police custody. Sources tell NBC News he is a 21-year-old Dallas area man named Patrick Crusius. Witnesses say he was armed with a rifle. People who survived the attack are still trying to make sense of it.
Something really shocking to me. I'm pretty shocked. I'm scared.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott called the attack heinous and senseless and was headed to El Paso Saturday afternoon. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Police in some U.S. cities have increased patrols near shopping centers after today's attack. Now, let's head on over to our meteorologist, Justin Fanfarelli, for our No-Wait weather. Justin?
And thank you, Katie. Good evening, everybody. Another warm and humid day out there with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Here's a look at the current temperatures around the region. Most of us well into the 80s, some lower 80s from the Southern Valley, Jamestown, Lakes Country, and the Devil's Lake Basin, mid to upper 80s up north and off into northwestern Minnesota. That wind still from a southerly direction, 5 to 15 miles per hour, like the past couple of days, pumping in warm and humid air from the south. We have mainly clear skies across our viewing area, some thunderstorms just off to the east of our viewing area, and we have some strong to severe storms off to the west. Now, these should dissipate as we lose the daytime heating, but as we go through the day tomorrow, that will increase the chances we have some strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Until then, we look pretty good with mostly clear skies, another warm and humid night as temperatures fall back to near 70 degrees, and we keep that southerly wind. Here, we will give you an update on the 7-day forecast, including a cool down and more sunshine next week. That's coming up later in the newscast.
All right. Thank you very much, Justin.
Discuss that past. We're not going to discuss. I'm not going to discuss any of that. Right now, I'm focused on this.
And this meaning like the murder and arson charges?
Yes.
A man accused of killing a Fargo woman will be in court on Monday. Several people who say they know Sheldon Davis have reached out to us saying they believe he's the one that killed 52-year-old Denise Anderson. Valley News Team's Joshua Pagaro joins us in the studio with more. Joshua?
I spoke to Sheldon Davis last night in his jail cell a day after he was arrested. Here's the second part of that conversation. Throughout a 20-minute interview, 44-year-old Sheldon Davis maintained his innocence, saying he didn't kill Denise Anderson.
Even if I, thought that I could get away with it, I wouldn't want to do it. Just for conscience sakes.
So did you love her?
I did. I did love her.
Davis says he and Anderson got along great, despite friends and family telling us that he would verbally and physically assault her throughout their 7-month relationship. We saw text messages and photos that Anderson's son shared where Davis was accused by Anderson of hitting her. We confronted him in our jailhouse interview with the photos.
Are you saying that you never laid your hands on her before?
I'm saying we've had our problems. Like I said, I'm not going to discuss these issues here. These are, these are past issues, and me and her moved forward from any types of issues we've had before.
Davis claims to have left his North Fargo apartment that Thursday morning for work. Later, firefighters would be called for a blaze at his apartment. Police would find Anderson dead inside, but they say it wasn't the flames or smoke that killed her. Authorities say her body was found with traumatic injuries.
None of them was there. None of them seen me do nothing. For anybody to say I did it, it's all accusation and speculation. There's no proof to it.
Davis claims he and Anderson were trying to move forward with their relationship.
You can think whatever you want to think, but that's not always the way it is.
Court documents reveal a lengthy criminal rap sheet which he did not want to discuss. He says he wanted to speak to the media because of doubts he has of getting out of jail.
I don't know if I can prove this case. I don't know that I can.
Davis also says that he loved her and he cannot wait for his day in court.
Now, Katie, Davis's bond has not been set at this time. He says he doesn't have an attorney just yet, but he does plan on getting one.
Joshua, thank you. We have the complete interview on our website. That's valleynewslive.com. Dozens enjoyed a taste of Germany in Fargo today. The free event was held this afternoon and drew quite the crowd. A band played traditional German music with a dance floor on hand for those brave enough to bust a move. Food and drinks were also sold, including a beer garden for those 21 and over.
This is one of our first outings. We would just want to bring our son to and enjoy time as a family.
I like that it's family oriented. You get to find different things for the kids to do, try new German food. They have the playground.
There was also traditional German craftsmanship with lace making, wood carving, and paper ornament making. It was a busy afternoon at the West Acres Mall as they celebrated their 47th birthday. The mall has been part of the community for 47 years, so they decided to throw a party. The event, including live music, beer and cider, a photo booth, special giveaways, and much more for the family to enjoy. Still ahead on Valley News Live at 6, we have a warning for the Valley about human trafficking.
And we do have a slight chance of severe weather as we go through the day tomorrow. We'll have the full details that's coming up next.